Will I make a mistake? Will I hurt myself? Who knows? Cannot believe it, guys. It is the last sew along of the year. Oh, Coco's coming. Wonderful. She heard me say the word sew along. She thought she would join. Oh, Poppy's knocking the tripod. Poppy. Anyway, I only have Poppy and Coco to contend with today, so hopefully be less distracting. But I did do what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to wait for more of you to join, and then I'm going to show you my finished pinny, because I did finish it yesterday. I was literally so... There was something in me. I was like, I will finish this pinny. I will finish it. So I did. And so I'm very pleased now that I finished it. So, who have we got online with us today, guys? Tell me who is there. Let's see what countries we're joining. We have got Rosie from London. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Bridget. Oh, and we're getting a little Christmas tree emoji there. Morning, Lorianne. 2 more sleeps till Christmas, guys. 2 more sleeps till Christmas. Hi, Val. Hello. How are you? Oh, I can hear her crying. Okay, so I have had... Hi, we've got someone from Bournemouth. Snowy Finland. You've got snow? Oh, wow. Hi in California. Oh, and Germany, Nicole in Germany. Wet Warwickshire. Yep, Jam. We've got wet London. I had to go to the shop just to do a few final things before we close. And it was literally the worst weather ever. I was like, this literally, London couldn't look more bleak right now. But anyway, you've got to try and smile about it. So, we're here though, guys. This is the last one of the year, and you have probably missed, I did a little dance at the beginning. Oh, Helen, that's lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely thoughts, guys, from Helen. Thank you so much, Helen. That's really kind of you to say. This has been incredibly important for us. I mean, this has been, I can't even I did a little roundup that's gone live on YouTube today of the year. And obviously, for all of us, it has been a shocker, hasn't it? But as I always try and look at the positives, I have been so, so, so grateful that I can sew and that I know how wonderful sewing is, because that has been the thing that has kept us all going, hasn't it? Certainly all of us here in this community. And even when our Christmas plans were scuppered, what were we going? Oh, well, we could do a bit more sewing. So, you know, we're very, very lucky that we have this wonderful hobby that we can do. And I'm very, very grateful to YouTube for allowing this whole thing to happen. Not allowing, but for giving us the platform to be able to do this. We were able to do it so easily. And I think this is, I don't know how many we've done. It would be, I think maybe, it must be over 100 sew-alongs that we've done. But I remember I can remember so vividly the first sew-along that I did back in March, April time at my parents', and I think I started them before Jazzy, Mum and Dad were there. It was just me and Jazzy because we had to isolate before they came there. And oh gosh, I was so tense. I was so tense that it was going to cut out. I was so tense that I was not going to know what to say. I was so nervous. And yeah, now it just feels like this is how I socialise. I don't really socialise anymore, so this is how I socialise, and it feels very natural and normal now. But thank you guys for joining in and for making it work. You know, this wouldn't work if it was just me chattering on and you guys not commenting. So thank you for that. It's been a brilliant effort all round from everybody. Yeah, glad that we're here. We really wanted to make sure that this week we did one on the last day, even though last day is always a bit hectic in a business before you close. But even though we thought, you know what, we want to do one as a thank you to everybody. So here we are. Rosie will be answering your questions. I will be trying to sew something. Oh, I need to show you my apron, my pinny from yesterday. In case you're wondering, I'm wearing the Pussy Bow blouse. And here it is, guys. I managed to finish it late last night. I was so determined. So, there we go. My little frilly pinny. In fact, I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to keep it on This could become my sew-along pinny, couldn't it, guys? And in it, I could have my tools that I need. Doesn't really go with this, but you know, it's still, you know, I'll tell you what, it's going to brighten up the day. That's what I like to do with colour. So today though, what I was hoping is that we will just do some fun sewing of decorations, no sewing machine, just going to do a nice little chat and a little bit of sew, a little bit of sewing. So I thought I might make a Christmas decoration, but I also had an idea. I wanted to make chain, what are they called? Party chain? I don't know, but I had an idea that, you know, those paper chains. I thought I could use them, make them out of felt. So let's give that a whirl. Now let's maybe see if I could just put this down a smidgy. There we go. And I'm going to cut some strips. Okay. And this, I had this idea because now that Christmas is no longer going to be what we thought it was. I was having my sister and her children and Jazzy, but I'm not, I've just got obviously Jazzy now, and my new partner, who you will have heard yesterday. So the three of us are in a bubble now, and so we're going to have a very lovely Christmas, but it's not quite the Christmas that we were hoping for, because we haven't got the others coming. And we were planning this big disco, but we have told Jazzy that we're still going to have a big disco, and we will be putting all the glad rags on. So I was thinking I'm going to make sure that I'm wearing my nice silver Georgie dress. So I thought that's really sparkly, and I'm going to get James to wear a suit, dress up. Jazzy's got her party skirt. I've got a luminous, like, cracking things that can glow in the dark. I've got a disco light, and then I'll have these to decorate it with. So, oh, here we go, Coco's back. So we will have a party for Jazzy, even if there aren't any children there, and we will do all our best dancing. And Coco will get in the way, probably, as well. Actually, Coco is not in my good books. It's not her fault because she's a cat. But just before I went live, outside, she's caught a rat. Ooh. A rat, and I basically, I hate rats. I don't really know who doesn't hate rats. They completely make my skin crawl, and I'm so worried she's going to bring it in. So, yeah. How do you stop a cat from bringing a rat that they've killed through the cat flap? Oh, go away, Coco, go away with your rattiness. She always wants to help, doesn't she? Always wants to help, old Coco. So right, guys, I'm carrying on cutting all these bits, strips, so that we can stitch them together in a nice big felt chain, paper chain. Okay, let's start. So I'm going to now, I think these are too, I think I've cut them too long, so I'm going to, because I think, well, maybe would they work still? No, actually, I guess you can use them the full length, couldn't you? Let's have a look at how that would go. I think they want to be a bit smaller, a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to cut off a bit of a length there. There we go. Okay. Get my needle and thread. I'm going to be lazy, guys. Don't judge me, but I am not going to be changing the colour of the thread every time I stitch one of these little chains. I don't think I've got the strength in me to do that. It will be, and also that would just be the most boring thing for you to watch. So I've got a double thread. I've overlapped it like that, and I'm going to do a big cross stitch, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. Where's my knot come out? Coco's trying to eat these. Don't try and kill the flowers as well. It's Coco Hunter Cat. Oh gosh. No, Coco. Stop it. Obviously in a very playful mood. I was going to show you Poppy yesterday, wasn't I, guys? You've got rats in the loft, Katie. Oh, that's the worst feeling, isn't it? Hearing them run around above. I'll try and remember today to show you Poppy, guys. I think yesterday I got all of her flustered. Yeah, that's the worst thing. Rats, when you can hear them indoors. Oh, okay. So we've got one done. I'm now going to do the next one. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Now I should have really cut them all the same size. The lengths, now I'm shortening them. If I shorten them all about the same, then that'll be okay. Coco, what are you doing? This is not for toys. Coco, off, 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 off. So guys, it is the what? Let's talk about those of you that, where is the turtle? Don't understand what that is. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is it? I didn't get, is that? I didn't get that. Didn't watch that. Sorry, so that's what that reference was. So guys, let's hear what since this is the closest day till Christmas, for those of you who celebrate Christmas, what do you like to do on Christmas Eve? Because I have not got any plans for Christmas Eve. And I'm trying to think, what can I do to make it different? I don't have Jazzy until Christmas Day. Matt has her tomorrow. So I'm thinking I could bake something special. But I don't like I do like mince pies, but I'm not a huge fan of Christmas cake and things like that. But maybe, yeah, what could I do? I was thinking I could make the candle kit, Rosie, that we got in our little hampers that we send round. We sent round so over at Team a little hamper this year because we couldn't have a Christmas party, and in it we put a candle making kit. So I thought I could do that as a little Christmassy craft. But yeah, I don't know maybe what I could do. It is the big moment, isn't it? I've heard that in Denmark and also in Germany, I think. Open presents. Open present for the family on Christmas Day. That's a good one. Have a nice dinner. Yes, exactly. Food is very important, especially this year, I do think. But you have to remember, guys, that I am not the chef, the best chef in the world. Christmas Day will be a big thing for me, cooking that. I will get some help, but even so. But I want to make something nice, but maybe just not such a big meal as we'd have on Christmas Day. Rosie, what are you going to eat on Christmas Eve? Let's see what Rosie sadly is also stuck in London. Won't be able to go see her family. So maybe, Rosie, you've got a good idea of what to cook, since it'll just be the two of you as well. What are you going to cook on Christmas Eve? Also was thinking, what games can you play with just two of you? Like, I think there'll be a Christmas family Zoom quiz probably, but I don't know. I'm trying to think what kind of fun Christmas games. Beef bourguignon. Ooh, yes, Rosie, that's a good idea. I have got a slow cooker. I could do that. Table arrangement. What do you mean by that, Jan? Setting the table for Christmas. Here we go, guys. It's taking shape. What you need to make sure is that the places that are overlapped are sitting inside. Yeah, Lorianne's getting her jet and we'll be flying into Rosie's for Christmas, for Christmas Eve, for the beef bourguignon. Yum. Also, I bet the great thing about cooking something in the slow cooker is the whole kitchen just fills with that lovely aroma, doesn't it? I made a chilli in my slow cooker last week and it smelled amazing. Nice French cooking, yes, Helene. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to put that one on there. Right, let's do this one. We have got steak with all the trimmings. Oh, well, that's a nice idea. Also, that might be nice. What about steak and chips? I love the idea of chips. I feel like as well I should have something that my mum would definitely not allow me to have on Christmas Eve, and chips is pretty much probably something that she'd be like, Lisa, no. We don't have crisps, chips at Christmas. Oh, that's a lovely idea. It's a wonderful life. Well, maybe we could stream that. They have got this really cool thing that they've been doing in London, which is basically like an old-fashioned drive-in cinema. You basically, it plays the sound through the radio because it's cold. You also got to, and obviously we don't all have convertibles, and it rains most of the time in the UK, so it wouldn't be practical to just have the windows down. But yeah, I keep meaning to ask because my friend took her daughter there for her birthday yesterday, and I wondered how it went. I thought maybe Jazzy might be a bit too young for that, sitting through a whole film in a car, but good idea. Nice anyway to do something a bit different. Oh, treats for your mum. Well, that sounds great. It sounds like she needs them. Yeah, I thought maybe I could make some nice like nibbly bits, or I could make something like nice nibbly bits to graze on, because we'll have the big Christmas lunch, and then in the evening I wouldn't cook another big meal, so it would be like a kind of a sausage rolls, a little nibbly things, cheese straws. So maybe I could make something like that. A potato salad with a sausage in it. That's a traditional German dish, is it? Ooh. Guys, we're getting all the... What's is so lovely, because we're such an international community on here, we're getting all the suggestions from all over the world of what we all do on Christmas. Looking good, isn't it? Oh, I'll do a bit more of this, and then I might do a little decoration, I don't know. But that's going to look pretty. All the colours. All the colours for Jazzy. Yeah, what's your favourite Christmas films, guys? That's another thing to think about. Let's see if we can get any good recommendations for that. So I actually hold my hand up, and I'm really sorry, but I've never watched It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe that's what I should do tomorrow afternoon, because there's something lovely about watching, you know, it doesn't feel naughty watching TV in the day at Christmas, does it? You know, it's watching all those lovely films. And annoyingly, I don't have terrestrial TV. I only have Netflix and Amazon. So this time of year is pretty much the only time of year when the normal TV in the UK is brilliant. I don't have it. And all the lovely films are on, and you get really excited. And when we were growing up, oh, The Christmas Carol, is that okay? I don't think I've seen that either. I remember me and my sister used to get so excited. Dad would buy the Radio Times and we'd circle all the things. Favourite movies is Mel Gibson, Fat Man. Okay. It's a Wonderful Life, definitely. The Holiday, yes. Ooh, also Love Actually. Love Actually. I think it's my favourite Richard Curtis. Such a great film. Maybe I've seen The Holiday recently, actually. I saw it up there on Netflix or Amazon Prime and couldn't resist a little watch. Oh, baked ham and cheese. Oh, and broccoli and rice. Wow. Such different foods. Although we do a ham, and actually I had already bought a big gammon ham that I now have had to put in the... Of course, Die Hard is great. Well, Die Hard sounds like a really good Christmas smell. Oh, Meet Me in St. Louis. Oh, is that good? No, Coco, she's found one of the little felt balls. I keep losing my train of thought. What was I going to say? I was saying something. What was I talking about? No, it's gone. I think, yeah, mulled wine, Christmas film, something like It's a Wonderful Life. Or maybe like an old-fashioned one. Or the old White Christmas. Okay. Yeah, maybe that would be really nice. Have the fire, light the wood burner. Pile up the chockies. I've got a big tub of roses, Quality Street. Yeah. Well. Watch Get Santa. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to make a note of all of these. I'm getting so many recommendations. I could maybe watch one tonight though. Actually, even though I'm not seeing my niece and nephew, I've got their presents to wrap, so I am going to still do that. Because that's part of feeling Christmassy, isn't it? Wrapping the old presents, even if you're not going to be giving them to somebody straight away. You're certainly not going to enjoy it after Christmas in that same way, are you? I thought I'll do that tonight. Right, I've got a few more. This is working really well, guys. We're just doing little... You could do it with anything, really. I mean, it's obviously not something you're making to last, so you could do it with any bits of fabric. And if you wanted them to be a little bit stronger, you could always interface them, so they're a little bit more papery. Just a thought. Oh, someone's wrapping presents now. Lovely. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to stop, guys, and I'm going to make a little decoration because I want to do something different. I'm going to try and make a stripy decoration. If I can. See how that works. Okay, there we go. Done diddly done. Okay. Could make it into a big necklace. What do you think, Coco? Yeah? Coco proofs. Okay, guys. Well, there's an idea that I literally just came up with about 5 minutes before I went live. Nice thing to do that's easy. Nice sitting in front of the fire project, and I'll continue finishing that later. And so we've got some extra party decorations for Jazzy. Right, so let's see what we could do here. How could we make this? I was thinking if we do a circles, but I don't think I've got enough of that. Let's see if I can draw a circle. I wanted like a bauble style. Really, if you're doing anything with a circle, you want to have a nice template. Don't have that. So I'm going to have to do it by eye. Okay, right, let's go in for the kill. Try and get this really smooth. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I'm just thinking this through. I wonder if I did it spiky, if that would look quite festive. Or if I just should do it in strips. So if I did it spiky, I think I'll just do it in strips. Make my life easier. You could Bonder web these on, actually. Quite like that, actually. So the little strip, and then I could put, actually, instead, I could just make the top with the pink. Simple. This is just the funnest thing. So what we used to do around Christmas at So Over It is we'd have these like £5 drop-in Christmas decoration sessions where people could just drop in and for an hour and just sit, and all the stuff would be laid out and just make decorations together. And there's something really lovely about sitting there and just being a little bit creative and not actually having to worry about you know, complex construction or I need to recut that off the bottom now that I've moved it down. I don't think it's looking so festive. It looks a bit like a bauble. Maybe if I put some of the rickrack on, would that make, no. I feel like I want to do something that's like, maybe I need to put some more pink on the bottom or something like that. That would help. What do you think I should do, guys? I've lost inspiration. Do you think it looks like a bauble enough? I'm going to start doing some stitching around the edges whilst we're thinking about that, because I've got to stitch the rest of it on. At least with this I can just do a nice just a couple of just do the same colour all the way around. Put the rickrack on it, okay? Any other suggestions, guys? I'm just separating out my embroidery strands here. I've actually managed to get that tangled, so that's gone well. Missed that one. Stuff it. Sequins. Oh yes, I've got sequins as well. Could definitely do sequins. Okay. Stuffing it would be good, but I haven't done a back to it. I would have to stuff that little bit. Should I stuff just that bottom bit? Would that look strange? Okay, let me start and do the top around the edge. And then we can decide, guys. Ooh, pink, a thin strip. Okay, we're saying rickrack and then a pink strip as well. Okay, guys, and some sequins. That's what we're going to do. We've made a decision. Okay, I'll do that then. Thank you for your suggestions. This is good actually, because we have lost a few Christmas tree decorations. Okay, let's knock them off the tree. And smashed. So I can add this on. Trying to keep an eye on there actually. What you're saying. It's nice actually not having the sewing machine. I can look up a little bit more. Less of a hazard. Put a bow on it. Oh yes, a bow. I don't know if I've got any ribbon. Or do you mean like stitch like a little bow, cut out a bow shape like there? That could look cute. That could look cute, Kim. Definitely needs something, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, I've gone all the way around, so I'm just going to knot this off. Dee dee. Dee dee dee. Okay. Right. If we put a little bit of pink, a strip of pink through the middle, I think that would look nice. We've got to do the sequins and then we'll also see about the rickrack. That is literally the least straight thing I've ever cut. Not straight. Come on. Oh. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna have to change my thread though for that, guys. I can't not. I'll cut this off and then I'm going to hold it up, see what you think. how it's coming together. This is a team effort, guys. This is our felt bauble that we're all doing together. Okay. It's looking like this at the moment. I think that definitely looks better if we put the rickrack. Where would he go? There? Like that? I think that looks quite cute. What do you think? Let me pin it on and then I'll hold it up for you guys to have a look. Let me know. I am going to put it on the tree. I'm going to have to tie a thread, I think, to put it on the tree. I think that looks cute, guys. Oh, but what we'll have to do is put some sequins on it as well. Right, I'm going to speed sew that on. Then we're going to put some sequins on it and then I think it will be ready. I need to get a white thread. White thread. I can't be bothered to get up. Can I find it in my sewing bag of doom? This is basically my portable sewing bag where I chuck everything in. And because I got snowed in before we did the charity sew-along thing, the selfless sewing, I had to cut the zip out of this one so that I could make one for my sew-along with you guys. Right, on here I have located underneath on this bobbin, underneath, oops, there is some white. So I've got white thread for the bric-brac, and I've got bric-brac. I keep calling it bric-brac. It's rick-rack, Lisa. Rick-rack. Rick-rack. I am going to put this on. Yeah, I don't think I'll need to. I'm going to sew a row through there, then I'm going to go around here, and then I'm just going to use sequins maybe. I might fill the bottom there with just green sequins. Oh, I am enjoying this, guys. I wish you could join in as well. I wish we could all be sat around this table. I'll tell you a film that I really love is it's called This American Quilt, I think it's called that, and it's with Winona Ryder, and she's about to be getting married, and those women that are friends of her grandmas are in a quilting group, and I think they sit round and they normally quilt together, which is a lovely idea, and they're making her a wedding quilt. And I think she's gone, I think she's a writer or something, so she's gone to finish something, but I think she's basically having second doubts about getting married. Anyway, the film goes through, each woman is sort of stitching an element of this quilt, and obviously it means something to them. And so the film flashes back to when they were younger and their first love. Oh, it's the best film ever. I've got to try and find that. Anyway, I loved the concept of that, and I thought, you know what, I hope one day I will have a group of friends that I can sit around a table with, and when life is calmer and doesn't need to be as manic and busy as it is now with a small child and running businesses, blah, 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 and I could just sit once a week on a Thursday morning and just sit and just, I don't know why I said Thursday morning, on a morning, have cups of tea with my friends and sew together. I'd love that. Now the problem I've got is that none of my friends want to sew. I've got to make new friends. I have, my sewing friends that I have are generally other business owners in the sewing community. So Lisa Lex from By Hand London, Tilly, the girls from New Craft House. I'd say they're my sewing friends, the Fold Line girls. So I feel like if we met together, we'd just end up talking about business and it wouldn't be the relaxing experience that I have in my head that they have in that. So something to look forward to one day, maybe. Ooh. Bit like a book club. Bit like a book club. Ricky Rack is on, little Ricky Rack. Now we'll do the pink and then we'll do the green. So guys, interesting to know, as we've got you there, what has been your favourite Sew-Over-It pattern release you have that we've brought out this year? Always lovely to hear what the favourites were. Maybe Rosie can make a note of them because I'm going to keep going like this and missing them. See if we have a unanimous. What was everyone's favourite new pattern that we brought out this year? Drum roll. So you're doing some thinking. The summer ebook, the lunar pyjamas, the ebook. Oh, yeah, the ebook was amazing, wasn't it? I was very proud of that. I think we all were. Ah, the Sylvia robe was your favourite this year. Happy holidays. Sienna. Oh, to be in a strappy sundress now, Celia. I bet that feels quite hard to imagine. The Soraya jacket. Ooh, tricky one, Lorianne. You like the challenging pattern of the year. So much top stitching. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I'm glad. That's the best answer. So funny because we were like talking through all the social media that's going up whilst we're on Christmas break, and we've got one that's where have you been? Not go near that rat, I hope. Off, Coco. Off. Oh, Poppy's there. Did you see her? No, Coco, off. Off. And yeah, I'd forgotten about some of the releases. I've even like the first, so did we start off with the Farah, Rosie? And then the dress, I can't remember what it's called, the dress that came out in February. It's like a 70s style dress. It's funny, you know, some patterns really, you know, stick in your head. Farah, Lois, that's it, Lois, that's right, we named it after my friend's baby. My friend, bless her, she'd been trying to have a baby for many years, and then finally her lovely little girl was born around that time of year, and so that's why we named it after her. Oh yeah, that's right. And then the Audrey top came in March, didn't it? And that was the first one in our extended size range. Well guys, actually I should say our extended size range, so it's now size 6 to 30, and we're doing all of our patterns from now on. We have continued since Audrey in the new extended size range, but we have actually been going back and doing size 6 to 30 for other patterns. It takes us a while because not only do we have to change the pattern, we have to go back to our pattern cutter, we've got to redraft it and then regrade those sizes, but we also have to photograph it. So we're trying to photograph it also on different sizes. So I'll lift Poppy up Kim in again. She's gone back down to sleep. She's so funny, she gets so jealous of Coco if Coco's getting any attention. And if she hears me talk like, oh, Coco, her ears prick up. Guys, I'm not doing my best stitching here, but it's okay because you're so far away you can't see. I'm enjoying chatting instead. Chat, 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 chat. My dad always used to be like, how can you and your sister and your mum just chat about nothing on the phone for hours? No, Dad, but it's a real talent. I'd like to put it on my CV. Talking, waffling. Turns out waffling, the skill at the art of waffling has proved useful this year with the Sewalongs. Don't think my dad ever thought that I'd be able to use my waffling skills for my career. Okay, there we go. It's looking good, isn't it, guys? But I do think, like Lorianne said, we need some sequins. So I am going to get some sequins here. Oh gosh, I've got far too many. And it's gonna be subtle and tasteful, this. We're gonna put just the green ones along the bottom. Yes. So I will next be here, guys, on the 6th of January, which feels absolutely ages away, doesn't it? So far away. But I'll next be here on the 6th, and we will be making the Meredith dress, and we have actually put it up on our site now, the full schedule. I think it's even in the description box for this, so when this goes up, those of you who aren't watching this live will be able to see. But yeah, and I have got some gorgeous fabric that I'm going to be making mine in. And actually, so back in the day, Rosie and I used to do all the fabric buying together. It was a lovely thing that we both used to love doing together, and we'd have the fabric agents come to the shop, and you know, we'd always be like, they'd always be like, oh my gosh, you are the most decisive customers we have. You choose fabric so quickly. And I thought, well, I know when I like something. Anyway, basically, Rosie has been doing it over the past few months. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do much of it, and I'm now really happy that I've got it back. Rosie has kindly said that I can take the fabric buying back. In fact, I think Rosie's probably very pleased because she's got so many other jobs to do. So I've been at the shop today looking at all the fabric, what we've got, and I've got started buying some new bits for next year. So I'm very excited about sharing that with you guys. I did just see a little pop-up just then about, yes, Rosie, what should I say? We are sending, anyone who's in the PDF club, you will be getting an email about what's happening next year soon. If you're not in the PDF club, then you won't find out until the new year. But yes, don't worry. We have been writing stuff about that. Coco, please go. Please just move. Oh no, she's watching with her rattiness. I don't think you should be so close to me. She doesn't lick me, thankfully, but I'm slightly worried about the rat germs. I'm having to sew now over here, Coco, because you're basically stopping everyone seeing what I'm doing. I should say I'm going up through the middle of the sequin, down the edge, coming back up the opposite edge, and going back down through the middle. It's coming along nicely, guys. It's looking very nice. There we go. Oops. Oh gosh. There we go. The last stitch of the last sew along has just been done, guys. Ta-da! It's got a little bit of a gap there. It's not perfect, but in sew along spirit, it's done. Wow, there we go. Let's put that on your head, Coco. No. So guys, that's it for today. Thank you for everything this year, for all the support that you have shown us. Yeah, just thank you. We've got through it together, haven't we, guys? Who knows what next year will bring, but I promise you it will bring me and Rosie in sew-alongs, and Becca, and sew over it with all our positive and creative vibes, being thrust into 2021 with lots of new things to keep you inspired with, guys. But for now, we all just need to have a massive break and a massive relaxation because it's been such a tough year. So we have put out a newsletter saying that we might be a bit slower replying to any emails over the Christmas break. Basically, most of the Sew It team will be off from today, enjoying a much needed break. So happy Christmas, guys. We'll all be back on the 4th in terms of office, but we'll be back. We will be back for Sew-alongs on the 6th. And until then, thank you and happy Christmas. Bye.